apart by the spindle fibers as the cell divides in two. The process is called mitosis. All the cells of the body divide and multiply this way, all except the sex cells, eggs and sperm. In the tiny ovaries of this baby girl are some 2 million immature eggs. While she was still in her mother's womb, those cells in her ovaries destined to become eggs had begun a process of development involving a special kind of cell division called meiosis, which takes years to complete. In the initial stage, the pairs of chromosomes from her father, here colored blue, come to lie alongside those from her mother, colored pink. For clarity, only one of each pair is shown here. In reality, there would be 23 pairs.
Girls.
The paternal and maternal chromosomes break, cross over, and reconnect. In this way, blocks of genes are exchanged between the chromosomes from both parents, increasing by many times the number of possible new genetic combinations. At puberty, when only about 250,000 immature eggs remain in her ovaries, a girl's body undergoes profound change. As she sleeps, her pituitary gland sends surges of hormones into her bloodstream at intervals of about 90 minutes. At nature's own pace, a girl becomes a woman. The uterus, or womb, grows larger, as do her ovaries and fallopian tubes. In this view of the interior of the pelvis, looking toward her feet, the uterus is the large, pink organ about the size of a small orange. Connected to it are a pair of fallopian tubes, which will carry an egg to the uterus each month from either of the ovaries.
You take that.
The region of the ovum where the egg, or ovum, has been developing has grown into a follicle, a large, fluid-filled blister. But delicate fronds create a current that takes it into the fallopian tube, beginning a slow and critical journey toward the uterus. The process is called ovulation. It normally occurs more or less on schedule at the middle of a woman's 28-day menstrual cycle, unless she becomes pregnant. Throughout her reproductive life, she will ovulate 300 to 400 times, one mature egg a month, each egg the largest cell in the body. In contrast, the male's contribution, sperm, are among the smallest cells, but their numbers are astronomical. Around 200 million are produced every day by the testicles, which, enclosed within the scrotum, hang outside the body, where they are about 5 degrees cooler than body temperature. High temperature can be harmful to sperm. Each testicle is packed with tiny tubules, and here sperm are produced at the rate of 1,000 a second. During manufacture, an incipient sperm cell first divides into two by mitosis, then twice more by meiosis, so that eventually each sperm will carry one of the two sex chromosomes. Thus, it is the man's contribution that determines the gender of the new life. X chromosome for a girl, Y for a boy. From the testicles, they flow into a thin coiled tube, the epididymis, where they mature each from sperm and egg, father and mother, duplicate their DNA, move to the center, and join together in matching pairs. This is the precise moment of conception.
With a little like noise
In
they
the
had right
next
there.
30 hours,
Magical noise.
all the chromosomes attach themselves to a spindle, and the egg divides into two cells by
Paying attention to the
mitosis.
movie. It looks like
The
I'm watching.
fertilized ovum has
Keep paying attention to the
become
movie.
a zygote. At this moment, the zygote contains specific information for one human being of given sex and color and potential size. It is unique. A blueprint for a creature of 60 trillion cells in a package no bigger than the point of a pin.
Head of a pin. That's how small it is.
Wait, so it's spinning in the forest now? I am so
The
confused.
journey into life is potentially hazardous at virtually every stage. Even the apparently normal zygote traveling along the fallopian tube has only a 1 in 3 chance of surviving the first 2 weeks. Some 4,000 genetic abnormalities have been identified, and the list keeps growing.
Ow.
Many zygotes will not implant in the womb, and the woman will not know that she had conceived. When all goes well, then embryo, and ultimately a human being that can walk and talk, see and hear, feel, think, create.
See, now what if you're a blind kid?
A few cells begin to contract into rhythm. Then, with rhythm, the embryo floats in a tiny fluid-filled bubble, enclosed in delicate membranes.
Alan. Boys. What?
It's
Look
perfect.
at the hands.
It's a fin.
Blood is now produced from the liver, the red
I've got
organ of the
fins.
heart. Hands and brain have developed so fast that they are out
That's
of
hard.
proportion with the rest of the body.
It's like moving.
We should ask like a billion
From
questions
the
about
top
human
of its
sexuality.
head to the rounded stump of the tail.
What are you doing?
It is less
Let's look
than
outside.
1 inch long.
Level H. Level.
This 9-week-old fetus,
What part of it?
nipple on the left breast
What you don't know is that this is a video of your childbirth
Stomach, isn't it?
from the future.
From the future. That a ear?
That's your beautiful baby.
God, another thing looks like a peanut.
In the umbilical cord, a single
Ew, it
vein
looks like a
carries
Twizzler.
blood and nutrients to the fetus, and 2 arteries
It's like
return
fetus and
blood and waste products
Fetus.
to the placenta.
Did it move?
That's when they cut it.
When fully developed,
That's
the perfectly
creepy.
formed limbs will
I
have
hope to
fingerprints and
Ugh.
footprints different from all others in the world. Although gender was decided
It's a
from
gross
the moment
foot.
of conception, it is not possible to see whether this is a boy or girl, because at this stage, the genitalia of both look the same.
That is you.
That is not.
At 9 weeks after fertilization, 7 weeks since the woman missed her last menstrual period, the
Oh my God, I
fetus's
know, I
brain
like
and sense organs are undeveloped. Its nostrils are blocked, eyes and mouth are sealed, but it is capable of twitching movements. Spontaneous contractions of neck and body muscles help the fetus develop muscle tone. The movement is so subtle, the woman cannot feel it.
That's creepy. I'm sorry. What's that? Wasn't that thing floating in the picture?
Those blinds are like really funky.
Totally isolated from the outside world, the fetus begins to take on a more human appearance. At 12 weeks, it is about 3 inches long from crown to rump.
3 inches.
It is now possible to see for the first time what
size of
sex
that.
it is. This is a female.
Female.
I thought you said it was a female.
A female. Ma'am, you have a female.
Your child is a female.
It's a female.
Waxy secretion begins to form on the skin to protect against the macerating effects of
My finger hurts.
So I just stood up.
Yep, there we
pregnant
go.
woman will also be gaining weight on an average of 1 pound a week. She will need to eat an extra 300 to 400 calories a day. Her diet should be especially
Yeah, definitely.
as her own reserves may not be enough for herself and her growing fetus. In the 17th and 18th weeks, fetal growth rate slows down. And
The heck? Oh, okay, that's the baby.
Although it now looks more like a baby, it is still less than halfway through the full gestation period of 40 weeks needed for complete development.
Parents do not approve of this. This is what you don't tell your parents what happens to us.
What talking in health class, there were naked people on the screen.
There were people on the screen and you were wearing baby was dead. Baby
Wow.
No!
He does look human.
Why is baby dead?
Sharing the same genetic makeup result when a single fertilized egg
Your
splits
baby's
in
dead.
two. Usually
I don't have a
the
baby.
pre-embryo stage. When two eggs are fertilized, they result in genetically different.
Look at how
more
crowded
common
it is with
fraternal
twins.
twins.
The heck?
That way?
No, they were born in different sacks.
Separate sacks.
They both had their own sack.
That was funny.
The genitalia of both sexes are well developed. In the male, there is now a penis and scrotum. His testicles, however, are still inside his body and will not descend into the scrotum until about the 30th week.
Sandra, you're just like.
I love the unfitting
The tiny ovaries in the female fetus have been active since
Do,
the
do,
11th
do,
week
do,
and
do.
will now contain up to 10 million immature eggs.
They're all
Externally,
immature.
A large clitoris is flanked by a pair of labia.
You could draw this in 6th grade.
Yeah, so.
I hate you.
Sucks.
See, if I tried to draw it, it'd look like this.
You keep saying dark.
Its ear.
From 24 weeks, the profile of a pregnant woman shows marked changes. As her baby grows, she lays down fat reserve.
Stop
Her
being dumb.
breasts enlarge and will eventually double in volume.
It could have a shirt on.
An expectant mother will now know at what time her baby sleeps and when it is active as it adapts to the daily rhythms of her body.
Like, legit. I can at least put a bra on. An
should've
article
seen
of
her.
clothing.
2 weeks of waiting remain. If we could look inside the mother's
Reactions are my
body,
favorite.
we would see the baby's head deep inside her pelvis, the best and safest position for being born.
God!
The large
What the frick?
beneath her navel is the placenta. The weight of the baby has curved the mother's
Yes.
spine, and so it's no wonder that some women suffer back pains in the later stages of pregnancy.
They could at least put a bra on it. Or like,
She is a female human being and do not refer to her as an object.
could be like a statue.
Nurtured and protected, the time has come at last to leave the warmth and safety of the womb. No one knows precisely what it is that triggers the onset of labor, and when the message does come, it brings pain, trauma, some danger, but ultimately joy.
Joy.
I'd have like a panic attack and die.
I literally have red like that. No. That honestly just scared me.
She's on drugs.
She's on drugs. What is this? Why are you sleeping in this classroom now?
I need to bleach my eyes. See how the cone head a little bit?
I don't want
See how
to.
the cone head?
She's on drugs.
She is on drugs.
Like baby, like you're so
Oh my god.
That was so funny.
Jesus Christ. What the hell? That was not appropriate. Very nice.
That depends who walks.
Disgust me.
Speak.
Disgusting
Don't
woman.
recycle.
Hell no. This is your folder.
Recycle this folder that you
I want to take it home. I'm taking it home.
I wish I had my first one.
We gotta see her for like a million questions.
Caddy, and how does the baby not die? Why does this happen? Are you gay?
It scared the baby. How do you get permission to watch his graphic videos?
You're a bucket.
Put that in there. I'm not sure if I want to keep.
so
I don't want to keep. I don't want to keep it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, we
I hope we get to sit next to each other. I know.
I need to wipe the memory out of it.
I hope we get to sit next to each other in music class, like all of us.
It's a beautiful picture.
The whole thing. I know.